All right. We are live. What's going on, OFP Nation? It's me and Barry in the flesh. Barry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing, Ria?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for a profitable week. Whoop whoop whoop.
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
Yeah,
the week looks like it's definitely setting up for good things to come. Yeah.
definitely. And I'm already in a great trade. All right, guys,
Okay.
it is Wednesday, July 31st. I can't believe August is already here. Um, And we are going to go through our analysis like we go through every Sunday and Wednesday. So we just want to say hello to those of you who are with us live right now. And shout out to those of you who end up watching this replay. Feel free to leave us comments. I'm going to be in the background responding and taking care of those comments while Barry goes through the analysis. If you stick around till the end of the analysis and you have any questions about what pairs we're looking at, or if you have any questions about technical analysis, or if you want us to look at other pairs, feel free to let us know and we'd be happy to do that for you. Other than that, Barry, I'm going to pass the mic to you, my friend, and let's get rocking and rolling.
All right. Thank you, Ria. So we're gonna do a quick recap on the pairs that we stayed. We're gonna be analyzing. That was like on Sunday. Already, we are looking at euro dollar. I talked about the Fed interest rate, which was coming up, and we practically went nowhere. We're like the day opened and the day closed at the same level. So interest rate was literally the same, it was unchanged. So what does that mean for the US dollar? Well, the US dollar may continue to strengthen, or we may just have a sideways movement till I don't know. But either ways, the target is still at 1.06900, which is just right below this support area. But I do believe we're gonna breach going to the downside even beyond 1.06700, where our previous take profit was, but didn't get hit. We were shy by 5 pips, and the market decided to reverse the upside and stop us out. But this time, I guess maybe we may have a chance at euro dollar, plus volatility is rising. So we may see lots of ups and downs in different currencies. So the next pair we're going to look at is USD Mexican. USD Mexican, yeah, we had a continuous push to the upside. We reached this level here. We didn't have a break of the trend line because this trend line just kept on going and going. Yeah, without any break. Right now, I would say we have a break right here, but it's not at our resistance level. The resistance level that I say we can be at is this pin bar right here. Usually this area is a very huge level of resistance. So we are literally reversing from this area, which we already did. The market reversed. We can just put the trend line right here because this was a lower high, this was a lower high, and this is also a lower high. So our trend line is literally broken. That's one thing right here. Okay, let us just adjust that. So our trend line is broken. There's no two words about it. Yeah, so our trend line is broken. We have reached a level of resistance. So this is one confirmation. Second confirmation is if we breach this major support level. I believe it's a major support level we can actually be breaching. So once we breach the support level over here, we can actually be looking for sells to the downside. But as of now, we're just watching it because this can break, of course, but not continue to the downside. So this can be like a false breakout and continue to move up. And I will show you an exact example of why I say this would happen with USD yen and also pound yen. So, like I said on Sunday, I said we might break, and that would be the first confirmation, but would have to breach this resistance level, which we didn't. And the market just kept reversing all the way down, and this is where we are currently. So, that's just an example of how this market can do funny stuff. So, this is a consolidation area. And already we have a pin bar here, very perfect pin bar. So the question we have here is, are we going to reverse at this pin bar? We just have like a real push, hard push down here. So the question is, are we going to reverse at this pin bar or this one here? So I will just put a horizontal line because I can't draw this all the way. So that's the horizontal line we have. Just make it a bit thicker. So this is the horizontal line we have. The first one where the pin bar is, and this is the second one where our pin bar is. So these are areas where the market actually may reverse from. So we have already reached this pin bar area. It's like we had some push to upside a little bit, but we are yet to see confirmation, and that's if we start making higher highs. And basically this trend line is now has to be broken as well. Then this resistance also needs to be broken. That's when we can probably be confirmed that the market's actually going up. But if you're actually looking for sells, this may be an opportunity to probably target the area down here at exactly 149 all the way from here. And then you'd probably be looking for entry here and stop loss being all the way up here on the previous high. So we cannot really catch a falling knife. For those who are interested in selling dollar yen, can sell it all the way down here to this level of 149. But this would probably be like a one-to-one risk to reward. So the question is it really worth it to enter into this trade? That's totally up to you. But as for me, I'm just waiting for confirmation of a break of a trend line, which is here. Then we aim to the upside. I see that as a better trading opportunity. Apart from that, we have the same scenario with pound yen. We are still pushing to the downside. We are also at a level where there's a pin bar, two pin bars, same scenario. Like I say, pound yen and dollar yen seem to move in the same way and are highly correlated. So we'll just be watching these two for the week. Then CAD Swiss has been at the same level. It slightly went up and it came down. We're still waiting for a break of this trend line, which is over here. It's a very slopey trend line, not really steep, but sloppy trend line. So we are looking to actually breach it all the way up here and also breach this resistance. So currently we are still waiting, nothing else we can do but wait. But if we make a new low, then we'll actually be looking to move our trend line from there to like so. Then we'll have to look for a break of that trend line. Then this resistance will become a level of interest that we'll be looking to break. But as of now, we just continue to watch the market. And then let's all move over to gold. Gold has been really interesting, especially with the interest rate which just came out today. There wasn't any movement on currencies, but on gold, it seems like there's movement to the upside. I said before, we are breaking this trend line. The resistance is broken. And so this is a direct confirmation that we are definitely going up to this area of 2480, if I'm correct. No, it's not 2480, but rather 2483. That is the next level of resistance we are targeting. And here we have already breached this resistance level. Entries, like I said, can just be right here, but then this will be your risk all the way down here to this previous low. Then you'll be aiming for this. This will be less than a 1-to-1. So what you can literally do is go to the 15-minute time frame, put probably your stop loss all the way here. So it will look probably something like this. Let me see if I can open a position on this. Okay. Can you order? So market order. So if I would say my stop loss is here at 2420, then the take profit is at 2483. So this would be an exact 1-to-1 trade, which can be a real ideal one if you're looking to just breach that high. So 1-to-1 is better than less of 1-to-1. But this is totally up to you if you want to enter this trade. I'm staying out. I'm looking for sells actually on gold. So I am just waiting for confirmation of this market to start reversing to the downside. Then I can be looking to short this market. But right now, it just looks like we're just going all the way up and we're going all the way to 2483 and making a new high. Goldman Sachs has predicted that we may actually reach 2500, even 2600. So that's why I say gold is stronger to the upside than it is to the downside. But I'm still looking for short trades on gold. But if your analysis is different, you can take gold buys all the way up even to 2500 and 2600. Then the last but not least is Nasdaq 100. Yes, we are reversing from the level that I said we reverse from, which is right here, this level of interest, which was a consolidation. So we pushed all the way down. We actually breached this trend line. We actually made a new low though. So this trend line is an actual old trend line. So what we can do is draw a new trend line, which is this one. And obviously it's been breached, but we're looking to breach this resistance here. So if we breach the resistance over here, it can be a higher probability trade that we may actually be making a new high. But as of now, you know what's going on, like USD yen, we can actually breach the trend line, but it doesn't mean that we'll continue making higher highs. This could be like a forced breakout, and then it can continue going to the downside. So we want to avoid those kind of trades. So a breach above this resistance is what we will be looking for, probably for NFP, because we're not that far from it. So maybe NFP may push price all the way up here. And if we breach that, then all is well. Then we can be aiming to make a new high again on NAS 100. So for now, we just watch the market, do nothing. Currently, the only trade that looks very strong for me right now, which I'm still currently in, is Euro dollar. Like I said, aiming to the downside. This was like 2-to-1, actually 3-to-1 risk reward. So risking 500 to make 1,500. So this is a trade that looks promising. NFP may actually strengthen the dollar. We don't know, but our risk is predefined and our take profit is predefined. So that's how trading actually is supposed to be. You need to look for opportunities, not looking to be right. So now I can actually take questions and probably look at other pairs that may be of interest to you guys. All right. Any pair that you'd like us to look at? Any pair? We have already covered NAS 100, Euro dollar, USD Mexican, dollar yen and pound yen, CAD Swiss. So which other pair would you like us to look at? Or maybe Urea? Anything you'd like us to look at this evening?
Hold on, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you look at Euro Kiwi?
No, apparently I did not.
Let's look at Euro Kiwi.
Is that a trade that you're in? Because I see that you've been smiling this whole week.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
that trade.
All right.
I caught that move. I caught that move. You see that?
Yes,
You see that
yes,
push to the downside? I
yes,
had
I
a
do, I do.
perfect entry on that trade.
Yeah, so it seems like we were at a level of resistance right
Mhm.
here.
Yep.
This is a pin bar actually, so we actually bounced off this pin bar here. Let us go to where we are. Okay, so yeah, this was a pin bar area we bounced off at. This is the top of the pin bar,
Mhm.
in case anybody's wondering where this line is. So this is the top of the pin bar, but in the body of the pin bar is the area that we can look to reverse from. So we reversed from there. If we were to draw our trend line, it would cross from here to here, I believe. Yep. Yeah. So this would have been, wait, hold up. Yeah, this would have been a level we should have confirmed that we are going to the downside with this breach to the downside of the break of the trend line. The resistance being, or rather the support being broken here at this level where we are already at, then we will be probably aiming to take our profits at this level
Mhm.
of 179,500. That's the first level. Second level would be 17788. But this consolidation looks to be more attractive.
Hmm.
Yeah, this
That's a good observation.
consolidation area. Yeah, so yeah, what I would do then, if I would have to enter into this trade, so this would be our box of interest right here. Let us even fill it. But let's reduce that opacity to like so. Okay,
Just
right.
like a correction.
Then let's remove this. We have so many lines here. Let's make this clean. So trend line was broken, reached the level of resistance. First confirmation was there. We've already broken here. And would this be our stop loss would obviously be somewhere here on this previous high. This would be like let's just see if we can open a new order to just look at what I mean here.
Yeah.
So a stop loss would be right above 8380. Take profits. I think I would aim for the middle, which is 76, or maybe I can look for a flat number, 7,700. Yeah, 7700. So stop loss 8380. So let me do that. I'm not sure if you can see my second box here where the no, you can't, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. I think what I can do is this so that you can see what I mean. Let me stop sharing my screen and I share my entire screen. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. You can now see the box that I'm talking about, right? where you create an order. You can see it, Ria. Hello, Ria. Can you hear me?
Yes, I see it. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like I said, 83. Our stop loss would be at 183.80. 1.8380. That would be like $1,072 loss. Then our take profit would be at 177. So this would be like a 2.8 to 1, ideally. There's already an imbalance here of sellers, a lot of sellers, but very few buyers. So that's why I believe this has pushed all the way down strongly. So a safest bet would be, of course, putting your stop loss above this previous high, then aiming for a 2.8 to 1. But you can actually even go to the 15-minute and tighten your risk. Okay. So this would be a really tight risk here if we would have to enter, because this is like a lower high then a lower low. So our stop loss would have to actually be at 8 to 20. So if we open a new order here, put a sell there, 8 to 20, that would be $200. Then take profit would be 177. So this would be a 10 to 1 now, which is crazy. So it's just your pick right here. You could either use the previous high on the 4-hour or the previous high on the 15-minute, which is here, which is really tight, but there is a possibility that can be stopped out. That's one thing you need to be ready for. But as for me, I think I'm going to take this trade actually, place an order there. Yeah. But
You're
I'm going to move.
welcome.
Yeah. So for now, I'm going to remove the stop loss. But I know that this is where the stop loss is going to be. So I'll just put a rectangle over here as a reminder. So I'm going to remove the stop loss because where do I remove the stop loss? I hope the X won't close the trade. Okay, yeah. So I removed the stop loss. Why I've removed the stop loss is because the market is about to close and spreads are definitely going to widen. So if I keep that stop loss there, it's very close. The stop loss is literally, I can say, 36 pips away. So this is nothing for when the market closes and reopens 1 hour later, because spread may even widen to 100 pips and stop the trade out, even when price never reached this level. So that's the reason why I cannot put a stop loss currently. I'll probably put it an hour later. But yes, this would be like a tight stop loss with a longer term target. But possibility of the stop loss being hit at any moment. That's what we need to keep in mind. But for those who are looking to have a wider stop loss, this previous high would be ideal. Anyways, let me basically now share just the screen, the main screen. One moment. Okay, so Gaston is here. It says, okay, right. Any other pairs we can look at? Anyone before we conclude? Because we have slightly gone over time. Yeah, so because this was just had to be a review of the pairs we will talk about. But Ria brought up Euro Kiwi, which seems to be setting up a good opportunity in two ways. Thank you, Ria. So yeah, I think we have no other pairs to look at since nobody's asking. So just to recap, we have covered NAS 100, USD Mexican, USD yen, and pound yen, CAD Swiss, euro dollar, gold, and euro kiwi. So those are the pairs we have looked at. So if you've just joined us now, you can just watch the recording and see what we analyzed. Apart from that, I see there are also no questions. Ria, any closing comments?
Uh, the only closing comments I have is thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys and your support. If you are not following us on YouTube already, make sure you go ahead and like this, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications every time we go live. And yes, Agostinho, we did already go over gold. So what you can do is when we end our live, you can just go back and watch it again, and then you'll be able to see his analysis for gold. What I personally am a swing trader, Agostinho. So I like to trade during the Tokyo session or the Asia session, which for me in the United States is where I am, Chicago area, is probably like, I don't know, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard. That's when I like to trade. I like to set my swing trades to go overnight while I sleep. That's how I trade. Um, did you have another question before we go?
Oh, just a reminder to everyone else. Friday is NFP.
Yes.
A poll will be posted first thing in the morning, I guess at 8 a.m. CET. And whoever guesses correctly will get a discount on a funded account. So yes,
Yes.
we'll pick a winner. We'll pick a winner. So it's going to be done live and everything like that.
On Friday, right?
Yes,
Do
on
you have a
Friday.
time that we are going
So
live on Friday?
yes, NFP time. Like that should be like 2:30 p.m. CET.
Oh, so 7:30,
8:30.
7:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. Woohoo!
Yes. So we will need to see those numbers live
Okay.
and see also
Sounds
how the
good.
market reacts. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, friends. Well, it has been a pleasure having you with us today. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell so you can get those notifications. And Barry, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, that's all. Also, if I think you just reminded me. Also, if you're interested in hearing more about trading psychology, everything like that, questions that need to be answered, we do have a podcast that is posted every single Monday. And yeah, we will be going live as well very soon. Yeah, where
Yes,
we'll be talking more on that podcast about different topics trading related. Yeah. So
absolutely.
just keep an eye on that.
Specifically mindset, so you can have a sharp mind for trading.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you hit the notification bell, the little bell, so that when we do start going live, especially for the podcast, you can get a notification right away from YouTube letting you know that we are live or letting you know that we are going to go live soon.
Right. I guess everybody has heard that. But hey,
May OFP, hold on, we got to put that on the screen, Barry. Let OFP last 1,000 years more. Agostinho, we receive that. Thank you. We want to be here for generations to come.
yeah, indeed. All right. I guess this is where our session ends. Let us not turn it into a movie.
All
Yes.
right.
Or a documentary between the two.
All right, OFP Nation. We are out and we will see you next time.
Sure.